What if we start with something really simple like this? Guys, this is an infinite playground. Hello everyone, this is me, Paul. Good to see you again on my humble YouTube channel in my studio, Warsaw, Poland. A guy called John contacted me some time ago and asked, hey, would you review my Unify 2 synth, meta plugin host, giga sampler? I don't know how to even call it. It's an instrument, a very own of its kind, and it's extremely powerful. And I tweaked a bit of it on beta stage and I said, yeah, John, let's review this. Because I have a feeling I have just witnessed and I have just met something new I've never tweaked before, and it's extremely powerful and it somehow can deeply change the way I work and produce music for you. So I'm gonna get a closer look at it today, both for myself and for you. Let's go. I'd like to start with Plugin Guru website, guys. Yes, because John is the guy behind Plugin Guru, if I didn't tell you. And I don't know if John works alone or not, but he's an extremely productive guy. Take a look at amount of things he's having for sale. A lot of sounds for his Unify platform. And I'm not gonna even get through this. But these are not only for Unify. This is for Serum. This is for Hyperion. This is for some other instruments. Oh my God, there's a lot of it. And as for Unify, $99 for this thing, which is, as I said, a plugin host, a meta instrument that comes packed up with its own instruments, own effects, own MIDI effects, plus what is really cool, you can load any plugin that you own, any VST, into Unify to integrate it inside Unify, which is crazy. And $99 for this. Additional sound packs, presets can be bought. Unify Standard Edition is check out. I got it already in my... it's 79. Hey, Plugin Guru, you've got two prices on the website. I suppose 79 is the correct one. So let's stick to that. It's $79. And this is how it looks, my friends. An overhaul from version 1. I know it already, some AI-generated pictures here, I think. Different layout. I'm not going to compare it against version 1 because I have not used version 1. I know nothing about it. I'm just going to focus on version 2. And the interface is scalable, as you can see, which is of course always cool. And here I'm going to have the main screen with my instruments. Here I'm going to have aux effect sense and master section that I can populate with effects here. I got a level fader here, I've got a meter here, I got some copy-paste, duplicate operations I can do here. Plus, I can edit all this, we're gonna get to that, it's same here. Here I've got libraries, categories, and here I got presets. And normally, what I do is that I finish with presets, but now I would like to start with some presets. The amount of layers, the ways that these layers can interact and perform for you are insane. Just a couple of presets. Here are the macro knobs which is sort of a modulation matrix, and parameters you can assign to knobs here so that you can tweak them here in different ways. Maybe something more. The velocity curve here is weird. When I press the keys gently, I hear no volume at all. Hey, does John does it all by himself? I hope not, because it's too much for one person. I already got a beautiful film score. Actually, I like these violins a lot. They're in Bach. Yes, this is inspired by Switched on Bach by Wendy Carlos. Do you know the album? I hope if you don't, here's the link. Listen to this great synth music. Oh, that's enough, guys. There's a lot of it, and these are very different. Also, hundreds. It looks like at least 500 or 600 sounds to me. I'm not going to count them now. No, 1,355. That's what I get. 600 is not enough. But you know what? Let's initialize. Here's the button to initialize. And let's do the patch on the go. And let's see what happens using different functions of Unify. And I'm going to stick only to things that come bundled. I'm not going to use any external instruments effects, though it is possible. I'm just going to stick to what's there in Unify to see what happens. Unify standard, swap, blue ARP DAXed, which is, this is DAXed inside Unify that comes bundled. MDA, DXtend JX, OK. OBXD. OBXD comes bundled with Unify Edition. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, and here's everything. Unify standard, instruments, Guru sampler, DAX digits utility. Let's go for this Guru sampler. It's new for version 2. Okay, so I've got a sawtooth of this kind. What if I just want to... Hello? Cool, I can just keep my cursor here, and I'm gonna simply use the arrow keys. And also there are a lot of these samples here. Yeah! Filter envelope, so I've got filter here, amp here, another envelope. 3 LFOs are also here. Modulation sources that I can, connect exactly. So it's like a synth inside a meta synth. This is cool because opening the library, the sounds from library, gives me not only one sample, but it gives me full sets of samples mapped across the keyboard. I didn't know that. Let's get back to basic. What if we start with something really simple like this? And let's leave this Guru sampler for now, but we're gonna see what's up here. Let's expand this instrument. Here's my Guru sampler. Here are my pitch bend modulation wheel, aftertouch, expression pedal messages, sustain pedal messages. So these are MIDI messages that I can use. Latch is also available. This is my velocity curve, velocity range, note range, MIDI input, MIDI channel convert, semitone offset, MIDI in source for the layer. Whoa! Very well, seriously, very well laid out, very intuitive. I don't have to think about it. It's there and I instantly know what it is. I had no manual of any kind for this machine, I have to tell you. And arpeggiators, step sequencer, MIDI box. What is MIDI box? For now it's not. Click to load MIDI file. Yeah, MIDI files. Drum kit, melodic, bass, MIDI files. Bass. Octave dance. Okay, but I'm not gonna keep it that boring, and I'm gonna try to do something more to it. Add, what is this jitterbox? So it's gonna create random delays in my MIDI, starting from 0 milliseconds to up to 150 milliseconds. Let's make it a bit less stable in terms of played notes, and I can do more. Yes. So first this, then jitter, then blue arp. And let's make this jitter a bit more random. Nice, my friends. This is the sampler. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna do some sort of chorus unison to this. First, modulation, phase mod, again, a lot of it. Silky chorus. And now, one more. I hear it like something distorted. Ciao, tape model. I know, ciao DSP, chowdhury, the DSP. That's it. And I'm gonna get back to my sampler for a second. Cool. I need a second layer. To add a second instrument, I'm gonna do add instrument, combo box, Dax FM with some presets, digits, Guru sampler with some presets, sampler 2 with some preset, JX10 analog. What's this? Let's make it like this. Plus, I need to make it moving some sort of side chaining or something, maybe, I don't know. How can I do it? There you go, my friends. Plus, I would tune it a bit different. And one more would be some sort of a drum thing here. Yeah, let's keep it just like this, but there's a lot of stuff you can also do in this sequencer. I'm just keep it like this. Okay, and now I'm gonna create actually aux effects of some sort, and the first one would be, holy cow, reverb, MDA ambience, Unify standard here. Water verb, hail verb, amp verb, zen, and data. What is data? And here I gotta send, I'm interested particularly in this one, sending quite bright. Let's yeah. And what if Unify standard creative weird, unobvious, weird. What is cool now, I can layer the keyboard, I can create keyboard zones so that it doesn't go too low. Yeah, like let's finish it here. And here. And here. Weird as hell, but I seriously enjoy it a lot. It can bring many new ideas to the table when you're producing, when you're looking for untypical custom components, loops. It's a powerful loop creator, actually. So if you want to come up with something new, fresh, having a completely new approach, because this is sort of a new approach, what I'm seeing here. On one hand, it's very obvious, but on the other hand, it's something totally crazy, I have to tell you. And I'm gonna try to use macros, maybe. Assign CC, MIDI learn, how to assign macro. Hello? Okay, so I can assign parameters here. And I'm gonna take my detuned pad, mix level. Here I can create the curve I need. And now I can assign it here. But I can assign more to it. So I want it to go together with this. Yes, same story. And I have different levels, different curves for different parameters. And actually this one should also go here. And of course I can MIDI assign this. Plus, I have different modes, control type, bipolar knob, fader, I can use fader, bipolar fader, selector, which is giving me dents with different positions. And I can choose number of dents, am I right? Yes, up to 32. Toggle and buttons, so I can toggle a state or I can just press the button and trigger some control. And I have to tell you, it's already crazy. And as I said, what is cool, it's not overwhelming. It's not like, I don't know, Falcon is a good example. Falcon, don't get me wrong, Falcon is an amazing instrument, but the learning curve inside Falcon is not for everybody. And I know many people afraid of large modular-like synthesis like Falcon. This thing seems more accessible and same powerful, if I may say, because I spent minutes and I landed with a huge, complex, moderately complex, but quite complex patch that I could modify even more and more. Crazy acid-like, acid plus ambient stuff, which is quite mad already. Guys, this is an infinite playground. I don't even know what to say because I can barely scratch the surface. Tweaking macros, tweaking MIDI effects, instruments inside it, presets, audio effects, routings, aux effects. Master section can also have its own effects. And this is seriously just the beginning, because here I've got this simplified macro screen, for example, filter for the picture in the back. Here I've got some tempo sync options. Here I've got some play stop record options, time base from my host, some MIDI stuff. Keys can be displayed together with macros. This is MIDI panic. Here I can insert new layer from a different preset and use it here, load layer 1 only, or insert into this patch another patch as simply a stack of instrument or effects, or I can replace layers from a different instrument, which is seriously mad. And I can randomize the patch here to get inspired and start fresh with something completely new. It's easy to lay down melodies with this thing because it is inspiring. I mean, it's huge. It's huge, so probably going with presets is also same good as going with your own sound design. I go with a lot of my own sound design, as you know. But guys, this is a monster. I don't know how to sum the things up, but I will try to sum the things up. Saying, that's it, my friends. It's not a thing this time, that's not it. That's just the beginning, that's just scratching the surface. And the point is that unlike, for example, Falcon or some modular synthesis, the concept behind Unify 2 is a simple one. It's very well structured, it's very well thought out, it's very user-friendly, not only in terms of UI, but general user experience. And the relative ratio of easiness, learning curve, versus power under the hood and versatility is seriously not even exceptional. I have never seen anything like it. I'm serious about it. And I'm wondering, is there any tool, I told you it's close to Falcon for me, but is there any other tool that you know that you can compare with this Unify? Because I just discovered there are things happening that I'm not into, and they can change my personal studio game a lot. And if you do, drop me a comment down below. And if you're using Unify or want to use Unify after what you've seen, also drop me a comment down below. And let's discuss, and hope to hear from you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.